Hi everyone, I hope you've taped just the top of your Tallit to your butcher block paper, to your mural paper. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make all the measurement marks on our paper so that we know exactly where we can place the images on the paper so that you can trace it afterwards. So let's do that now. So I've taped everything right to the edge here. And so now what I'm going to do is, even without the ruler, just mark the edges of the Tallit, okay? Just with your pencil right to the edge, every little place. We're going to follow through with the ruler, but it's always very helpful just to have that first. There we go. And done. So now, what you can do, smooth it out, and just trace the outline of your Tallit with pencil. Please don't use marker. You don't want any marker that you have not planned to put on your Tallit there. So just get that done here. Just the outline. You obviously have the one at the top and both sides. There we go. And now just mark the center again at the bottom. You should have a crease there. And then I'm going to flip my Tallit over the edge of my table. There we go. You will see right away if you need to add more tape, which I do, but I'll do that afterwards. So now I have the mark of where the center is. Please, now you can actually add that line in. So I'm going to put in my center line on the butcher block paper. It's really important that you know where the center is. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to measure 5 centimeters from the top of the Tallit. You do not want to have anything above that 5 centimeters. So what you can do is you can actually use your smaller ruler if you want. And just from the top, measure 5 centimeters every little way down the paper. All the way 5 centimeters. And then what you're going to do is take your ruler and just make that line right horizontally across your paper of a line that's 5 centimeters from the top of your butcher block paper. Okay? And you should have enough lines to help you with that. There we go. Make sure that's all done. And this will just help you with the planning of your design. Let's just do that a few more times. And just get that one done. I'm just going to pause this while I do that, and then we can continue. Okay. So now you've got your groundwork done, now the fun begins. I'm going to start by just showing you from our Tallit albums from the past what some people have done. Let's just show you. So this first image is really interesting, just to let you see the space between the top and then where you write your prayer. Now this probably has a little more than 5 centimeters, but it is done very beautifully. I would actually say that this is probably a little too low. When we talk about design, and I am not a design expert, but there are a few things I know. You do want a little more space below than you want on top, and you really want it centered. So just make sure when you're doing that, make sure that you notice where you're placing your center image. This is also a little small. Maybe you'd want to have it a little bigger. You can do that. You have photocopiers available to you, and those are easy things that you could do at home. The other nice thing to look at, so this is another one that's very simple and very lovely. And actually, I've never seen this, but someone actually put just on either corner, these look like just lovely little berries on either side, and that's lovely to do. Also look at the colors. As you can see, just 3, very simple, lovely. In fact, I love how, I'm going to move this up in just a second, but how they incorporate all 3 colors in their prayer. So isn't that lovely? Sorry, the color is not that great, but here we go. Now this person did use a lot more color, and it does look fantastic. So check that out. That's beautiful. And there are some designs that are very simple, and there are some designs that you'll find that are much more detailed. Here we go. Here's another. So again, 1, 2, 3. I think there's 4 colors in this one. And with this beautiful tree in the center, and I believe that is in your package. And actually, I really like, this is unique. Usually what we do is for the Tallit bag, we just do the same image again on the front with your Hebrew name. But look what they did. They used the border to do that. And that's really lovely too. That's a great idea. And really, it's your Tallit. It's your Tallit bag. Whatever you decide to do is going to be beautiful because it's your decision and it's what you'd planned. So here you go. Here's another one. I would have honestly made this a little larger, this image. But isn't that nice where it's repeated on the Tallit bag? Very nice. And this was filled in. I mean, this is just 3 shades of blue. Isn't that lovely? Very nice. Okay, I like this one too. And many of you have the, well, you do have the lions here. And look at that. Very nicely done with the tree of life again. And the beautiful borders. I'll show you one more bag, or one more collection of images. And these might be a little bit easier. There we go. Okay, so here we go. I should block out the people. Again, simple dove, really beautiful. Here's another one, the Hanukkah. Gorgeous. And again, lots of detail. You know, the borders really do make a difference when you color them in, if that's what you decide to do. They just stand out. Just a second. Let's look at, I think that's basically, those are the ones that are really great. Okay, so what you want to do now is go through your package of images. And you're going to decide your border. And we've got so many interesting borders. And it's up to you. If you hate to color, if you hate to draw, if you don't want to fill in a lot, don't choose something that's really busy. Go with what is in your gut, what you are as a person. If you like to be really quick and do something simple, there are nice simple patterns in here that will be really nice for you. Even if you draw, and we did see a lot of people using this, these are great because you can just outline it, and that's all you need. Unless you really love color and you really love to color things in and you want to spend a lot of time. But whether you want graphic, meaning really strong, bold outlines, or if you want lots of color, whatever you decide is really perfect. So that's what I'd like you to do now, is go through your package, choose the borders, and choose what you want in the center. Once you do choose your borders, it's really important to do this next step. And I'm going to show you that in our next video. See you for now.